thank you, because I was wondering what the fuck to talk about. I'm putting your shit right here. Listen. So, as you see this person say, how can you criticize somebody for saying Marvel Legends? Let me say this out loud so your dumb ass can hear how you sound, dummy. How can you, and I quote, how can you criticize someone for saying Marvel Legends looks bad when you just bought that dog dookie road pig? First of all, this don't look like dog dookie. Now, I'm sorry it don't look like the figure you had when you was a wee lad. I'm sorry your jerk off nostalgia boner does not look like a bad figure. To say this looks like a bad figure, it comes out, and honestly, you know what? I'm not gonna even cater to that. This can look like the biggest piece of shit that existed. You know what? I'll agree. This is an ugly piece of shit, but it's not a fucking Marvel Legends. So what the fuck is your argument, dummy? This is a Marvel Legends. When I say that there are people who are saying Marvel Legends look like ass now, motherfucker, there are literally people who are saying old Marvel Legends are superior to the new ones. No, the fuck they are not. Now, if you say the new ones cost more money, then I mean, of course, everything in the United States anyway costs more than it did 10 fucking years ago. Get the fuck out of the collection game, or just keep bitching about it. You know how I feel about that. For people who just hate on Hasbro. Hasbro does a lot of shit that I don't like. I am once again not a fanboy to any of this shit. You cross me, or if it's something I don't want to buy, I'm gonna talk shit about it. But you are not gonna see an entire goddamn shelf of Hasbro shit and me keep saying Hasbro ain't shit. Nigga, you're not gonna see a picture, we'll call her Sally. You're not gonna see a picture of Sally all over my mirror, all over my locker, all over my car, and I keep calling her a no good bitch. Make that make sense, nigga. There are stupid motherfuckers out there that is continuously buying shit but calling it shit. I'm not talking shit about either line. When they come out with shit that's shit, I don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. And I say I didn't get that piece of shit because it looked like a piece of shit. I haven't seen, you know, the only G.I. Joe that looks like shit to me, but it's not really don't look like shit, it just looks plain, that goddamn Night Creeper. That just looks so, that looks like a generic, and I know it really is a remake of a figure, but tell me what, this is one of the last two, and I'm not even gonna show like the fucking Iron, Shartimus Prime, they did a comparison of this to the Marvel Select, the Diamond Select. This is bigger than that. And to me, that one kind of looks better. So it really is like that is a point, but that don't make this look bad. I'm just saying, like, I went back because he did say when I was watching Shartimus Prime, you can kind of find it. No, the fuck you cannot. Find me the Diamond Select. And when I paid for this, when I bought it, it was less than the Diamond Select. But that's not what we're talking about. This looks just like let's make this a little lighter. This looks like the fucking cartoon, that face sculpt. Like, if you were to say that's a lame ass green and all that, well, that's how he looked on the cartoon. What the fuck else could this figure do? Dude was talking and people were agreeing, and I ain't got nothing against him. Like, what's going on with these Marvel Legends? They just look like ass. As if like the quality, dude, I just watched a review of a McFarland King Spawn. Dude, his motherfucking knuckles weren't even painted. And you obviously don't watch my channel, so you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You probably hating on Hasbro. I'm sorry they broke your fucking heart somewhere. I don't fucking know. Or actually, maybe, like, what was the point of that comment? Put this shit up here again. Like, what is this correlation? So, I'm not allowed to say that Marvel Legends, minus the MCUs, look fucking fantastic. You can argue, well, the hips and the bucks. Listen, man, I'm not arguing semantics. I'm saying the shit looks good. It looks far better than the shit 10 plus years ago. I'm so fucking sorry I hurt your childhood, motherfucker. Get over it. You know what? Fuck your feelings. They're far fucking superior. Whatever Wolverine came out 10 plus years ago looks ass compared to any fucking Wolverine released in the past 3 years. From 2021 till today, any Wolverine that came out is far superior than any Wolverine that came out 10 years ago. I know you have an attachment to it. Hey man, you exactly what I don't know. Then your collection is complete. You never need to buy another figure as long as you live. Congratulations. But those of us who don't live in la la dumbass land, Marvel Legends look good. Now, you might not want to pay the price, just say they too expensive, and there's nobody can argue with that. But to just say they look like shit, I've not seen one fucking Marvel Legend. There might be onesies and twosies because there's so goddamn many. But for the character they're creating, no. And if that's the case, you tell me what mainline figure is like pulling it off. What fucking toy company is pulling it off? Why would you even say, I just bought a... That would be to say that the G.I. Joe Classified line looks like ass. You know what? You don't like the Road Pig? I'm about to just pick a random fucking brand new character that is a new sculpt. And you know what? I can. You know why, motherfucker? Because it's G.I. Joe. That comment was almost as if you buy G.I. Joe, your opinion don't matter. I literally just grabbed this off the shelf. What's wrong with this figure? This figure is badass. I don't give a fucking prove me wrong. Tell me what's wrong with this motherfucking figure. And it don't look badass. Oh, it's a tiger for shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You probably one of them nerdy ass motherfuckers sitting at home. Gee, statistically, listen, man. If you wanna, that came from a place of hatred. Yes, I bought this Road Pig, and I don't think shit looks wrong with it. You know why? Because I didn't buy the old fucking Road Pig. And since you want to really say about looks, regardless if the old one had this or not, first of all, Classified put these motherfuckers back on the map. So you can thank Classified. There are plenty of Classifieds that I'm pretty sure you, whoever made this comment, was bitching you couldn't get your motherfucking hands on. That's probably why you mad. Hey, there's a retro line. Wait for that shit, whatever that is. I didn't collect the retro line, so to be honest, it all don't mean shit to me. Like, if it looks good, it looks good. If it don't. Flint was a damn good looking Classified figure. That shit peg warm like a motherfucker. Now, if you can find something wrong with Flint other than the fact that it just peg warm, then I mean, hey man, have at it. I think Flint is one of the better looking, if not, like isn't he from the first or second wave? He's from one of the first 3 waves. I remember Flint and Lady J was just clogging pegs, but that don't mean shit. This Road Pig does not look bad. It is just probably not what the original Road Pig looked like. And if you pull up that original Road Pig, because it came out so long ago, it looks like ass. A lot of toys from the fucking 80s look like ass. Get over it. It is a product of its time. That's fine. That's why when I argued, when the same person said Transformers ain't shit, I mean, like, they're not even what they used to be. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? They far superior. And when you talk about diecast, that I don't even think I touched on this because I just read it, kind of commented, kept it going. That was 85. They did not make them like that in the early 90s. That was the first wave, and weren't even trans fucking formers. God damn it, they were Micromen. They were goddamn. What the fuck is it? I'm too tired and tipsy to even think about it right now. We all know what it is. The fucking when they took all the goddamn robots from this and the robots from that, and they made them Transformers and just said, look, these are the 7 Autobots. You know the goddamn story. Somebody probably laughing. This motherfucker is silly. You know what I mean? I always know it. They are basically from the world of before Bob Budiansky made like bios and shit. The point is, you take the original beach. I will take this over the original Beachcomber any day. Now there were some jewels. But not that fucking many. Like right now, the Missing Link Optimus Prime is like $100. But I also saw that the Bumblebee Optimus Prime Masterpiece was $100. Actually, the Missing Link is $119, if not a little bit more, depending on where you get it. And the Bumblebee Optimus Prime, hell, the fucking MP44 Optimus Prime is the same price. You gonna sit here and tell me that it's better because it's made out of metal? Get the fuck out. There's metal in that Masterpiece. Make that shit make sense. See, I don't give no company a pass. I'm gonna call bullshit when I hear it, but I'm gonna go ahead and say there's nothing wrong with this Road Pig. There's absolutely nothing wrong. Show this to somebody who don't, like me, know who the fuck Road Pig is and be like, is there, like, what can you find wrong? What would you say? Well, he's got an ugly tattoo on his stomach. Like, it's a tattoo on his stomach. He's a goddamn rebel. He's a fucking rebel. I mean, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. This is with so many goddamn modern Ninja Turtles this and modern Ninja Turtles that and stylized this and stylized that, take the hatred for G.I. Joe team, and there is some that is needed. Don't get me wrong. There is some that is needed. But you can't just attack a figure. For instance, my favorite fucking character got the worst it stick of it all. The fucking absolute worst. God damn it, I will admit. We all universally agree this face sculpt is ass. That don't mean the entire line is ass. The equivalent of saying that is me is somebody saying, you making that comment for some dumb fucking reason. Like, and I'm not talking shit. If we were talking face to face, I would probably make you hate me because you sound stupid as shit. Would be to me to say, you're basically saying I think classified looks better. Like, my judgment is skewed because I bought Road Pig. Motherfucker, I bought Road Pig to complete my motherfucking collection. Like, he's a pivotal character when it comes to the Dreadnoks. Now, if and when they make a better Road Pig, then I will buy him. Until then, this is all I fucking got. Now, I can choose to say, no, you know what, I'm gonna hold out on this. But I didn't. Like, he looks better than Agent Helix. When she's got all her shit on, I like her color palette, but literally, like, get him in your hands before you even make judgments. Like, there's nothing wrong detail-wise about this fucking figure. Dude, you smoking. This don't look like a pile of doo-doo. It's just not the one you jerked off with when you were 3. I'm sorry about that, man. Like, I'm not knocking it. Like, I just didn't fucking have it. So, no. I didn't have any of this shit when I was a kid. It was just Ninja Turtles and Ninja Turtles alone. That's why I started with Super 7, but Marvel Legends does not look like ass. This face sculpt looks like ass, but that's about it. When they use the same buck, dude, they've been doing that since toys existed. Get the fuck out of here. Mr. Potato Head, same goddamn buck, put different lips. Master Universe, everybody has the exact same goddamn, there's like 3 muscle sculptures on Master Universe and they just paint it differently. Dude, get the fuck out of here. So, this person out of their mouth, I'm like, dude, my Angel? Goddamn, my Apocalypse? There's no figure on that goddamn wall that looks like ass, and they are all new sculpts for the most part. Sabretooth, I do believe, I heard he's a different, they might be using old bucks, but the head sculpt, man, you are out of your you are bugging. To say Marvel Legends looks like ass, dude, you just butthurt. You need to go to another collection. Go to Coleco. Go to Nacelle. Do something because there's no toy line. Let me repeat. There's no fucking toy line that is without flaw, that hasn't made a financial blunder, that hasn't left the people waiting. There's no toy line that hasn't fucked up, especially mainstream. There's no mainstream, so I'm just like, for you to say that, whatever you just said, I'm pretty sure if you look at your shelf right now, you got some dumb, stupid, ugly looking shit on there. Because if you have any Marvel Legends, if you have any G.I. Joe Classified, any Transformer, like what the fuck do you collect then? Do you even collect or do you just watch YouTubers and live vicariously through them? I'm curious to know because I'm a fucking realist. Transformers has some ugly shit. Nigga, my favorite Transformer show is Prime. The newest, the worst, in my humble opinion, that I would put money on, a lot of people agree, the worst looking modern Transformers are Transformers Prime from the generation whatever. They look like ass. Minus Dreadwing and fucking, his brother. God damn it. Like, they still kind of, but they look cool. So, the 2 fucking Decepticon jets, Dreadwing and his brother, can't even think of his name right now, I feel like that's about it. Yeah, that's it. The rest of them look like ass, like straight ass. In an era, in a saga where you're giving us good looking Transformers. I'm looking at so many right now. I'm looking at one to like pick up. I just don't know what to pick up. If you telling me, we're going to go to the mini bots. You telling me there's a Bumblebee right now that's better than this. No, I would not take the Parts Forming Netflix series. No, I would not take that. I was just watching a cartoon. This is better than anything that came out in the 80s. I'm sorry. Most of y'all was crying and sucking your motherfucking thumb because of this damn character. It was like, we need that paint sculpt. Here you have it. This is killing. Like, now, I do like the colored scheme. That's why I got the other one. I'm just putting this here because it matches all the colors. But dude, come on. Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, I was saying all to say this. There's no line. All these lines is in my room. I will tell you right now. The Transformers Prime, and I collect Transformers. Fucking ass. G.I. Joe Classified. His face sculpt looks like ass. Trigger, whatever the fuck her name is from Night Force, her figure just looks cheap and like ass. That's G.I. Joe. I collect G.I. Joe. Let's see what else. DC Multiverse, bro, we're not even gonna get into that. Just choose one. Slade and the new motherfucking Spawn, King Spawn, because I was looking rather to get him. I'm not getting him. But when I was saying Dreadwing, look, they right here. This, to me, was a good upgrade if you're gonna give us something to try to fit in the G1 look. But anyway, I don't have to prove no Transformers. They're shitty looking Transformers and they're fantastic fucking Transformers. Super 7, oh God, don't get me started on that. That motherfucking metalhead. My sewer motherfucking Leonardo, the neck broke. I have almost every Ninja Turtle. Super 7 was my go-to before NECA. NECA, enough said, there's a lot of shit that came out that looked like ass to me. But recently, when it comes to Ninja Turtle neck, NECA really hasn't been missing the mark lately, though, to tell you the truth. I'll show you a cheap one. Fuck the bullshit. I just want you to know I'm talking shit to you. I'm motherfucking going in. But it's like, I'm confused because I don't know what the fuck you talking about. This is like the cheapest NECA figure I've bought recently. Yeah, it looks like the fucking comic book. Whatever. I kind of looked it up a little bit, but that just looks like ass. It's not their fault that is, but I would have made this at least soft goods. Just to, because it's such a plain ass fucking turtle. It's just a reuse of everything, which once again is not NECA's fault. But compared to all the other NECA shit, this is like weak as fuck. That 4 set, you know what? NECA has put out some trash. And it's kind of me like reaching. Somebody comment down below. That 4-pack of the Ninja Turtles Christmas. Nobody wants that. But I still collect the fuck out of NECA. Motherfucking, dude, the list goes on. The whole point is Marvel Legends look fantastic. There are more, aside from the MCU, because those are hit and miss. Sometimes those look fantastic. They just re-released a lot of them, like the movie Hulk, like the movie Iron Man and shit. The movie Cap, no, those look fantastic. But some of the movie ones, the movies from Spider-Man No Way Home, what is it? No, yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home, right? That was the last one. Basically, there's a lot of good Marvel Legends figures in there, dude. So I'm not just gonna say it's just the MCU, but I mean, he said it like, if you said that about McFarland, I would 100% understand what the fuck you're saying, because I feel like there's 5 different things going on with the McFarland company as a whole to where like the shit that's quality, yeah, it's kind of like they put it at a higher price mark. But it's like a lot of shit dipped in quality, but there's a lot of shit that's in good quality. I'm just gonna say, as long as they don't, like, okay, I still got them right here. To me, the only downside for this Adam West Batman to me is the cape is way too long. Like, this should be black on like another Batman. This should come up kind of like that Hugo Strange Batman. Then this would be perfect. Like, there would be nothing wrong with that. But with that being said, there's a shit ton of McFarlane figures that have come out. Like, I love this Robin. This is like a different, I've not seen this type of like, this is some like damn good like cloth material. It's not like just cheap. But there's a shit ton of bad McFarlane figures out there. So like I said, every fucking line, I don't give a goddamn how expensive it is, because, okay, Masters of the Universe, Mondo, I watch Mega J Retro. I've seen 2 different YouTubers unbox their He-Man, and that expensive ass $300 He-Man fucking broke. So I don't know what the fuck this person, if I even remember to put it back up here, what the fuck you talking about? This Road Pig is not a piece of shit. It's just not the Road Pig you wanted. The only piece of shit that I do say that I don't like, but it's not like a real accessory, is his crossbow is like gummy. But I didn't even know he had a crossbow. It's cool that it's on there. So like, yeah. Dude, and I've already said this, obviously this is not the body of a pit bull, but you know what? Fuck it, it's a toy, it works. I'm not trying to give it a pass or anything, but nigga, I'm not about to lean in on the goddamn pack-in toy fucking dog that you can go to Hobby Lobby and buy. But I just grabbed a random ass motherfucking Marvel Legends and I invite you. You know what? I didn't really do a review. You tell me, go back and look at the cartoon. You tell me what is wrong with this figure. He does what the Vulture's supposed to do. He looks up if you want to give him a flight pose, dude. I put this against like any goddamn Marvel Legends that came out 10 plus years ago. Any of them, any motherfucking day. You might have a soft spot for it, but I never had them. But when I watched the YouTubers who've been collecting this shit for 30 plus years, compare them to the other 100 ones they got, 9 times out of 10 it don't stand. The old ones don't stand a candle. So to sit there and say that dumb shit, the same person said the same dumb shit about Transformers. Like, nigga, first of all, Megatron ain't been a goddamn gun since the shit was first released. So Diaclone, there we go. So this is me in film. So before Diaclone and then like the other lines and they just combined them all into one, yes, those have a certain charm to them. But as far as you as a kid, think of the first 4 Ninja Turtles. Think of the first 3 Autobots that were released to include Optimus Prime. Go look at the Transformers cartoon and then look at that Optimus Prime. And you tell me, because my Studio Series 86 ain't here yet, kids, as metal as he can have the biggest metal balls as he wanted. I guarantee you we would have wanted this instead. Guarantee you. I'm not trying to hear shit you saying. Get the fuck out of here. Don't get me started. Look at the original. Go back and look at the goddamn original Ratchet and Ironhide. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, I don't mind somebody just bickering, but like it gives me something to also make content about, because I'm not just gonna keep on, hey guys, I got a new toy. Look at this. No, we just talking and you said some stupid shit. Once again, I will argue with everybody on the internet. Like, now, if you are fine tuning, I'm not saying there's anything bad with that, but well, he's got a scratch on his balls. So, I mean, that's points taken off. I don't care. I'm just like, look, this motherfucker can stand and he can hold his weapon. Look, he almost felt I had to recover that shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But he can, no, he can't. He can stand, ta-da, and he's Road Pig. That's all I care. Like, I like it when it's like a little bit of flair that's kind of added, because once again, I don't collect the vintage line. I'm so surprised. I'm like, they do have the retro line, but if that's what people really want, then I mean, like, yeah, they could be pushing that out a lot more. There's only one figure that I really look forward to vintage line wise, and that's the Crimson Viper, because I didn't get the original, like the fucking cherry red. They re-released a 3-pack, so I do have Crimson Vipers, but they that dull, ugly ass tomato red. I want that cherry red ribbon red with the blue. That just, for some reason, it just looks good. And so they released that. I'm definitely gonna cop just one, just like I did for the Trooper. Like, yeah, Road Pig is not the Road Pig you wanted. And I was like surprised out of all the G.I. Jones, motherfucker was like, you got that boo-boo Road Pig. Once again, let me just, for the sake of argument, this is a piece of shit. This is a piece of shit that looks ugly as hell. It's not worth the fucking paper it was printed in. Marvel Legends still look good. So what the fuck is your point? The fuck is your point? Like, you Road Pig carries the entire weight of the G.I. Joe Classified? I know you didn't say that when motherfuckers is crying they didn't get their hands on Once a Man, which to me is like the weakest Cobra Commander of them all. The only thing about Once a Man, like I said, is the snake itself. Other than that, like, I mean, you had enough of my time. I'm done talking to you. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and add this. This is what did come in the mail. So it was like about 15 bucks each. I think it was 28 or 30, I forget. But like, I wanted them, but like I said, getting them on sale was definitely worth it. It wasn't worth the full price because I do not have a roadblock. I have roadblock, like a heavy duty roadblock hanging up, but I don't have one displayed. And even though Tiger Force to me is like probably like the weakest of all these sublines, I'm like, fuck it. They stand out enough to where like you can see it and say that's Tiger Force. And so there's so many Tiger Forces that I was able to get it. So I would have paid full price, to be honest with you, if I didn't pay the $30 for him to get him off of Hasbro Pulse. And that was literally just like a last, okay, I got some money. There's no, had I not been able to get him and he sold out, I wouldn't have gave a shit. I'm like, I guess I'm just not getting him. But yeah, I don't see anything wrong with, like, let's look at his facial expression. Let's look at his sculpt. I mean, are you telling me that's a bad sculpt? If so, why? Zoom in, motherfuckers. Oh, let me do this. Hopefully that works, but even if it didn't, what's wrong with that sculpt? Like, I'm looking at it. There's nothing like, I guess, man. I mean, maybe you hard to please. I don't know, but I hope you find joy in this collection, brother. Like, you might need to take a step back and, like, I don't know if G.I. Joe hurt your feelings. I mean, it definitely has hurt mine a lot. Like, my favorite character got like the worst fucking treatment of all. Like, get the fuck out of here. And he's a goddamn Green Beret. Oh my God. Do you know like how much weight that holds? Anyway, so yeah, they really fucked him over. So, but I still got him. Why? Because he's the only goddamn Falcon we got at the time. Now, I'm not going to buy 2 of the new one and put that head on here. No, you know what? Give a character like, I'm trying to like make, lemonade out of lemons. He looks like ass, but tell me those old ass like G.I. Joe, like the original Big Jim figures and had those, I call it like marionette faces, like them old ass puppet marionettes from like the 40s and shit. Like, that's what he looks like. So like, dude, he's just generic army guy as far as I'm concerned, or he can be Flint. Like, he does have that merit, but what do you want to be sexy, motherfucker? Like, you want to take him on a date? You want him to look hot? But no, I'm just talking shit. Like, yeah, looks like ass. Him and, is it Kill Switch? No, Kill Switch is Valorverse. What's her sharpshooter? Shooter. Dude, I don't like anything about that figure except the head sculpt. She feels so goddamn cheap, but she was on sale, and I was like, fuck it. So I'll admit it, but if I never put that bitch in my collection, I would not lose any sleep at all, would not give a fuck. But that is towards the tail end of why I'm not, it's Raptor. Like, I might still get Raptor, but I'm not like, he's released, but I'm not like, let me go ahead and get Raptor. No, I'd rather get like motherfuckers that I would like to put out, like Beachhead. I haven't picked him up yet, and I will. I have the classified version, but I don't have the retro carded version, but I will get him. So Road Pig don't look like shit. It just don't look like the road. Stop listening to like the rage hate that you hear online and just make your own fucking conclusions. Like, because if you don't like them, it's not like they're trying to pull one over your eyes. Classified is not a 1-to-1 representation of the original. And you know what they did when they started doing a retro? How come they have green gummy pistols? Ain't that what the fuck the original had? Nigga, do you want, like, make up your motherfucking mind? Or go buy higher toys. Those kind of look good, even though they stylized. So, I don't know. Some motherfuckers there's no pleasing. But once again, you talking out the left side of your motherfucking neck. And I challenge you. Name one toy line, no matter how expensive or how inexpensive it is, that you collect. And I guarantee you I will find something that is fucked up about that line, or a figure or character that came out that was shitty in that line. Most recently in the last 3 years. I challenge you. If you can't do that, then shut the fuck up. Now, still comment, I'm not talking shit. Well, I'm talking shit, but it's not from a place of hate. It's literally like, what the fuck even was that comment? But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this rant. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree. Like, name me, you said that, but still had, like, I put that challenge out there when I made that video. Name me one modern Marvel Legends that looks like ass. That don't look like it's supposed to look. You put that comment, but you didn't say what Marvel Legend. I'll make it easy for you. From 2020 till now. From 2020 until now. Name me the Marvel Legend that looks like ass. And I'll either say, yeah, I agree, or I'll say I'll disagree. But you know what? Never mind. I'm going to go ahead and scratch that because I'm not even going to give you that much leeway. This person made this video this year. So between December 2023 and October 2024, name me a Marvel Legends that was not MCU that was released that looked like ass. There's your invite. If you can't do it, it's okay, man. Just fall back, get your popcorn, and listen to the rants. Anyway, don't forget to like my shit. Comment, subscribe, holla back. Hoo-yah.